you know where you are. So we're going to do something special today for a number of dishes, but this is one-shot simple cooking from Chef James. Now, at this time of the year, people are usually out partying. It's from the night before. Today is actually Christmas Day. So usually they wake up in the morning, they may have a little bit of a hangover, so they want something to eat because the rest of the day is full of celebration. So what we're going to do is what's very common in our country is to make up a quick, what we call a big breakfast. So it puts a lining on our stomach, we can go and do a lot of activities during the day. So I have my pan here, and a bit similar to what we did the other week. We've got, we're going to make a couple of hash browns because hash browns are really good when we're talking about big breakfast. I'll just mix it up around. My chef de partie, whose name is Linda, has helped me prep this morning, which is a great help to me, and which means we can get going. So what I've got in here, I've got grated potato, I've got salt, pepper, a little bit of turmeric for colour, I've got a little bit of spiced chili, and that's about it. So I've got a bit of oil in the pan because this is going to take the longest to cook, so we get these on pretty fast. This is another, what I like about my one-shot simple cooking. This is a one-pan job, so we're going to just get it done in one pan, not so much cleaning up. Okay, so just a couple of hash browns will sit in here. They're quite rustic. I flatten them out so they can actually, so that they do cook, and keep them on the heat. Bear in mind that I will swap because all my heat's over this, and sometimes in a kitchen we've just got to put up with what we have got. And that's the nature of cooking. Sometimes it's never ever perfect what we have in the kitchen, and it is up to our imagination to get things done. So these are cooking away, and these are beautiful hash browns, and I'll just move those around a bit, just give me a bit of space. They're not sticking, which is good, that's what we're wanting. And we've got some lovely, beautiful mushrooms. Now I'm just going to cut them lengthwise, like so, and then get them in the pan because that'll allow them to cook. Remember that mushroom is full of water, and they do get smaller as the cooking process goes on. So we just get that going in there. Everything seems fine. I'll put a bit of oil on there. Just be aware when you're cooking mushrooms that it absorbs everything and you think they are dry. Then next minute they release all their liquid. So be aware not to put too much liquid in there. A little bit of seasoning, salt on there. Okay, and there we are, looking pretty good. So we've got this on the go. Let's have a look at these. Excellent, beautiful looking crispy hash browns. As I say, my chef de partie, Lyndon, has done a very, very good job, so I'm very grateful. Saves me a lot of jobs. Okay, so our next stage, we've got usually big breakfasts about what's left in the fridge. You might have potatoes in there, you might have cabbage in there, you might have courgettes. I had a look to see what was in our fridge, and we did have a few courgettes that I'll put in, a bit of green. There was a bit of cabbage, so I put that in there as well. And so everything is cooking away. So it's just in one pan. I'm not going to put too much in there. If I had boiled potatoes, I would have put them in. Make what we call a bit of bubble and squeak. But this is fine. Beautiful flavours coming through. Okay. Now you can make a vegetarian as such, or you can add some meat. You know, Western countries, they have bacon, they have black pudding. It's not a pudding as such, it's more like a very dark sausage, very popular in the UK, made of lard. So we've got some tomatoes. I'm just slicing them lengthwise and get those in. So everything's going in the pan. Okay, my hash browns are starting to cook, so I've just moved the pan over this way, which means there's not so much heat on the hash brown, and I'll just put one on top of the other. I'll keep rotating, moving those around. What that means is that it's still keeping warm. I'm still using one pan. Okay, so let's put another tomato in with a beautiful red, beautiful, excellent, beautiful colours. So we just get a bit of colour on those. Then we're going to put a bit of meat in this, but we're going to use beautiful fresh chicken sausages. Now you can have beef sausages, lamb or mutton sausages. So these are just going to go in. And this makes it quite a very hearty style of a breakfast. I remember one time in my travels, I said it's going to be a hearty breakfast, and I had a lot of my Indian students laugh, and they thought I was saying hearty like an elephant, so they thought I was doing a big breakfast for an elephant. Anyway, so we just move this around, keep an eye on everything. We got mushrooms. We're just looking for a bit of colour. Okay. We got our tomatoes going. And as I say, it's the type of breakfast that you could have after a big night. I'm turning those hash browns. I'm putting the top one on the bottom. And so everything is cooking away. So I know it's going to be very hearty, very healthy, and we also have a couple of eggs. So we need to get those in as well. So look at my pan. I'm getting a lot in my pan, but as I say, and if I just break those open, we're frying these. Little break on the side. 2 eggs is fine. That's enough. So they're just working away on there. And nice colour on the sausages as they go around. Okay, so they're cooking away nicely. I will plate up in about 3 to 4 minutes. I'll get some toast made, and I'll get some toast. Now once I've made the toast, I'll come back to you and we'll plate up. Okay, so we've got everything in our pan. We've got our hash browns, our chicken sausages, tomatoes, mushrooms, egg. You can see here, even when I put one in, one broke. But that's one shot simple cooking. It happens. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to plate up. We've got some toast here. I think I haven't put butter on my toast because I think there is enough butter and oil in here. And first things first, we've got these beautiful hash browns. They're beautifully all together, so We've got a couple that can go on the plate as such. Lovely colour. We've got sausages, beautiful chicken sausages. Yum. Okay, they're beautifully chicken sausages. And then I've got I'll just put a bit of toast down here. That once again my assistant chef Lytton prepared for me. So that was great, saves me a job. And now I'll do my best at getting these eggs out. So remember to really cook your eggs, try not to have them undercooked. So I've got one sitting on top there. I've got one with a runny yolk that will sit on top here. Excellent. So from there as well, we've got these beautiful tomatoes, and you can really smell the flavour coming through. And we've just got a few greens just to give us a little bit of a healthy kick in the morning. So we've got some beautiful sauteed cabbage, and we also have some courgettes. And then just to finish it off, coming down the middle there, down the home straight, we've got some beautiful sauteed juicy mushrooms. So all in all, that's what we call a big breakfast. A little bit of salt on top of my egg and pepper. Okay, just a little finish off with a season. A little bit of salt everywhere. Make sure that is done. And there you have, and it's not that difficult to do. There you have my take on a big breakfast, and you'd be surprised at some of the costs you pay for one of these. So, as I say, you've got sausages, you've got hash browns, you've got mushrooms, you've got tomatoes, you've got sauteed cabbage and courgette, 2 fried eggs on toast. That is a great breakfast. That'll keep you going all day. Give it a go. If you've got things left over in the fridge, remember, one shot simple cooking. How simple is that? Cooking it in one pan, all done. I've only got one pan to clean up. And also, just to give it a little tweak, just a bit of beautiful Italian parsley on top of here. And in my household, if they have that, then they've got to have it with ketchup and tomato sauce. So once again, one shot simple cooking. You like this? Share it with your friends. Also, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep coming back, sharing my secrets with you, getting you cooking nice and simple. So until next time, take care. Thank you very much.